guys, and welcome back to my channel. I do apologize that my voice is just like meh. Like today's day 10 of sounding like this. Ugh. Today's day 10 and I feel fine personally. It's just my voice does not sound great at all, but I do have my tutorial done for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And leave me your comments down below and what you guys would like to see. So I'm glad I'm like feeling good and everything. So yeah. I really hope you guys like this look. It's not as like dark, but it is definitely brown and shimmery. Brown and shimmery, which is what I like. So I hope you guys like it.
Alright, so I'm going to be going in with my Marc Jacobs Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. I'm going to be applying this all over the face, and I just love the finish that it gives. It smooths out my pores and any blemishes that I may have, as well as nourishing my skin at the same time. And then I'm going to be going in with my HD Concealer by NYX in the shade CW03. And I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eye just to kind of get rid of any bags or dark circles that I may have, just because it has a pinky peach undertone, just because I've been sick recently. So I just want to cancel any of that out. And then I'm going to be going in with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter and mixing that in with my MAC Studio Sculpt in the shade NW20, and I'm going to be using my Morphie E9 foundation brush to paint that all over my face and neck. And then I'm going to be taking the Morphie E54 and stippling that all over my face just to kind of give it an airbrushed finish. And then I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Magic Lumi highlighter in the shade Light Pale, and I'm going to be putting that underneath my eye area, as well as my chin, my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. After that, I'm going to take my RCMA powder in No Color, and then I'm going to be setting my under eye area with that. And I'm going to do the baking technique while I do my eyeshadow, just to kind of give it a more flawless finish. And then I'm going to be taking my TooFaced Shadow Insurance, and I'm going to be putting that all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to be setting it with the same RCMA powder. And then I am going to be going in with my MakeupGeek and Manny collaboration. And I am going to be using the shade Beaches and Cream. And I'm going to take the Morphe E17 and put that in my crease. And then I'm going to blend it out with the E27. And I'm going to do that same technique with the shade Frappe from the palette. And then I'm going to be taking Aphrodite in Mars, and I'm going to be putting that on my outer corners. I also did use the TooFaced Natural Matte Palette, and I used the shade Heaven just to kind of give a more seamless edges. And then I did mix Aphrodite and Frappe as well, just to kind of bring in the brown more to the center of my eyelid. And just remember that blending is key. And I am just touching up a couple areas that I thought needed a little more. And then I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to be taking the shade Artemis on my brush and spraying that just to give it a more intense finish. And I'm going to be putting that on my inner corners. And then I did do my eyeliner off camera using my Kat Von D ink tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. And then I am going to be taking my brush and wiping off my powder. And then I'm going to be going in with the shade Artemis and Mars again on my lower lash line using the Morphie E36 and blending that out with the shade Beaches and Cream. And then I'm going to be curling my eyelashes, and I'm going to be using my Blink Black Lash Primer and mixing that in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And I just love the finish it gives. It gives it more volume and length. And then I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Soft Brown. And I'm going to be using an angled brush to apply that. And then I'm going to be taking my Lani Bronzer All Over Glow in the shade 1. And I'm going to be using that to bronze up my cheeks and my forehead and a little bit underneath my chin. Just like you would contouring. And then I'm going to be taking my Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, their Champagne Collection face palette, once I contour my nose. And I'm going to be using the Luminous Blush, and I'm going to be taking my Morphe E34 and just applying that. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC 184 brush, and I'm going to be applying Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop onto the high points of my cheekbones, as well as a little bit on my forehead and on my lips. And then I'm going to be taking my Milani lip liner in the shade Spice, and that's all I'm going to be doing to my lips. And then just use the Urban Decay setting spray, and you're finished.
Alright, so that's the end of my video. If you guys have any feedback or anything you'd like to see or just want to let me know, leave it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to check them out for you. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers and I think I'm only at 40 right now. So if you guys can subscribe, that would be great. And I really do appreciate your guys' support. It's been really amazing. Let's get into my BoxyCharm unboxing video. So, when you open it up, it looks something like this.